One of the things you'll probably notice as you're using Windows 8 on a touchscreen device is that you really start to take a great advantage of the various gestures that are available, and you almost try to avoid situations where you have to actually type anything. You'd rather perform a gesture than have to perform typing. And if you agree with that, you're probably going to love the picture password. It makes it much faster and easier, in my view, to log in to your Windows 8 device. Let's get started by creating a picture password. I'll go ahead and swipe in from the right side of the screen in order to bring up the charm bar, and then I'll choose Settings from the charm bar, and then I'll tap Change PC Settings at the bottom of the list there. In PC Settings, I'll then switch to Users, and you can see here is my user account, and I can change my password, but I can also create a picture password. I'll go ahead and tap on the Create a Picture Password option. And the first thing I need to do is verify my account. So I'll go ahead and tap into the password field to bring up the keyboard, and then I'll type my password. And then I'll tap OK. And now I can choose the image that I would like to use for my picture password. I'll tap the Choose Picture button, and I'll go ahead and access my photos in SkyDrive. And then I'll choose an image that I think will be easy for me to remember a picture password for. I'll tap on that image and then tap the Open button. And you can see that the image is displayed. I can also adjust the overall position of the image if I want to make sure that I'm able to see specific details. For example, here I want to be sure that I'm able to see the ladder that is going into the water. So that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and tap on the Use This Picture button. And now I need to create 3 gestures. And these can be lines or geometric shapes essentially. In this case, I'll start off with a counterclockwise circle over the ladder. And then I'll drag from the middle of the ladder out into the water, and finally I'll drag across the horizon. So I'm creating 3 individual gestures. And now I need to confirm those gestures. So once again, starting with the first gesture, a counterclockwise circle over the ladder, followed by a line out into the water, followed by a line across the entire horizon. And since my gestures were a close enough match, I've successfully created that picture password. I'll go ahead and tap the Finish button, and that takes me back to my user settings, but I'm going to go back to the Start screen, and then I'll tap on my username up at the top right, and I'll tap the Lock option in order to lock my device. And now I'll go ahead and use that picture password to actually sign in to my device. I'll swipe up from the bottom of the display, and you can see that I'm being prompted for my picture password. Now, if at any time you're not able to use that picture password to sign in, or you forgot the gestures, you can always tap the Switch to Password button so that you can simply type your password using the on-screen keyboard. But I think the picture password is much faster and easier. I'll go ahead and perform those gestures once again. And I've successfully signed in to my Windows account. So you can see by using a picture password, you're able to perform simple gestures to sign into your account rather than having to use the on-screen keyboard. And I think you'll find that that's a much faster and easier, while still secure method for signing in to your account.